Nefika helped me make an ikran door.
You, stranger! I've not seen your kind before. What clan are you?
They look odd.
Adua invited me here to see her father.
What's that on your face?
It is the mark of the Sarentu. And yet the Sarentu we once knew did not defy Ewa with scraps from the Sky People.
It's all I know. They stole us when we were children.
They have stolen many things. You were gone a long time. And you are young. Has your spirit been molded by the Sky People? Or do you remember the ways of your clan?
Shoo! Put that away. Sharp eyes. A Sarentu's gaze. But yours is heavy. Let home tree be a refuge from your burdens. We will put some color in your cheeks. Or in your clothes at the very least. You will pick up the threads of your people here. Oh, how I miss their stories. They loved our silk harvest, the sweet smell of dye mayauntu. Katnat, let me take the Sarentu. The poor child knows nothing of our ways.
Go. We will speak more when you are settled.
I really must speak more with Atua's father about the resistance.
Later, my Yagdu. Here's our Uluk Ektan, our clan's leader. Let us clean you up a bit first. You would frighten the hide off an Angsik looking like that. Besides, I would not mention those Sky People if I were you. They are nothing but trouble, and Katnat does not like trouble. Let me show you off a bit instead.
What clan are you?
Will you allow me that? It has been an age since we had Sarentu around here. Your people certainly made life more interesting. One time, they told us a tale about the rare mating rituals of the giant Zakru. Apparently, it can take days. But there will be time for that later. Our great tree has many stories, lived many lives, hosted your ancestors as our guest before you. And there was not one Sarentu who could resist how our dyes dance. Come, see my weavers. Koranu, my dear, let us see your latest. Gorgeous silk, is it not? Not as sturdy as it once was, not since the Kinglor flowers closed. But still, you will not find better. Stronger than Zakru will, I promise you that. And you know how the Zezwa love to brag. Koranu is quite the weaver. She will help you out. Anything you need.
Yes, please take my mind off this. I've been working on it for hours, and it's still not quite where I want it.
You see, now is the time for beauty, for art. Speaking of which...
I could start again. Can I help with something? Come back if you need more.
It was a time of great sorrow.
Her mother simply
Aaron
cannot
so
take a
much of
joke.
the Great Lake Fall.
Relun!
Finally decided to grace me with your presence, have you?
And with a Sarentu, no less. Exciting, is it not?
Another lost soul for you to guide over the rocky ravines of life. Better men to wait, Sarentu.
Ah, still cross, I see.
If you are smart, you will not let this one fill your head with silk and dye. The heart of the Arane is taste.
Relun is a prickly one, but he is the very best cook. He knows it too.
Eating is the Have a look then. I use it well. Good. Good. That is pro. Rest.
We will not lose one more drop of Arana blood.
It has been many years since your people visited.
I try so hard, but things so rarely turn out the way I want.
Fresh herbs bring the dish alive.
We reinforce, we make ready. But we do not lose our head.
People need a little nudge sometimes. A little intervention for their own good.
This is a simple recipe. A kametire could make it.
Nefika will adore this color.
Her mother simply cannot take a joke.
Granddad would like this.
Not this color. No, too dark.
Dearest Ongri adores a night flight. And here, my dear friend, Kitangi.
Nafika, taking the Sarantu under your wing already?
A necessity, I should think. Look at these clothes. Pitiful. Rough and prickly like a hermit bud. You lack the grace of your ancestors. They knew how to dress.
Rough and prickly is what I'm used to.
Well, now you will shine brightly. Rival the rainforest with our collars, my Houndu. Our silk will serve you well. Strengthened with Sternbeast hide, it will stop you from getting chewed up out there. Or at least, you will be hard to swallow.
Sternbeast? Can this child track? I've done okay so far.
Okay? What do we think of okay? Do you thrive on okay, child? Or do you only survive?
Itu is on a hunt. I'm sure he will make a fine guide.
Indeed, if you can find him. There is a hunting camp near the water. Itu will be there. But do not upset his hunt. He will not thank you for that.
Go on, my Auntu. A respectful hunt will show Katnat you remember the ways of the people. There is no need to rush yourself, child. Go now if you want, but stay and enjoy our beautiful silk harp. If you need a little rest. No Arana he would begrudge you that. Not lost, are you, dear?
I try so hard, but things so rarely turn out the way I want.
Sotlek, I made it to the Aranahe. You weren't wrong about them. But one of them took me in. Nafika. She thinks I can impress Katnat if I show him I can hunt properly.
They sent you on a hunt? I should have showed you how myself.
It's okay. Nafika said one of their hunters might show me how. Itu.
Be careful. You do not need to prove yourself to them. You are Sarendu, and Katnat should honor that. Come back to HQ anytime you like, all right? You are not alone, and there is much to do here.
Poor creatures of the forest walk and find nothing to sustain them.
Poor King Lord. Will their flowers ever reopen?
So long as the Sky People remain. Of course not.
Do you really think it is possible?
Ektua is right. Sky people are scum.
Home Tree must gain her strength back.
The King are so many now. Their nest overflows.
It is because of Pandora. He does not care for them.
Is fighting. Awa is hurting.
Could be Itu. Your Ikran is beautiful.
My Zome. For her, no wind is too strong, no challenge too great. We hunt with heart, in harmony. Are you here to admire us? I would not fault you for that.
No, I'm looking for Itu.
My name has reached other clans. Even lost ones. Let me guess, Nafika sent you to me. She wants me to teach. Boring, I say. To be safe at home, telling the little ones of hunts, of adventure. They would not understand. What does danger mean to those who have only known safety? Zome and I tear through the skies together, our hearts pounding, our senses on fire. That rush makes us strong, fearless, the best hunters.
Nefika did say you were hunting Sternbeast. Can I join?
Is that what you are after? Are you a good hunter?
I was never taught how.
Never taught how? What have your people been doing all these years? Did you find a land without hunting? A place where creatures lay down to die willingly? See there. Young hunters practice on targets first. Practice, or it will be the Sternbeast hunting you. Yet you chose your weakest weapon. Are you trying to make your life difficult? Come.
should know better.
Not bad. At least your thanks will have meaning.
My thanks?
Are you serious? What have your people been doing? What kind of life have you lived?
It's a long story.
If I wanted to hear a long story, I would be at home. Each time you hunt, you must take a life. And so you must thank your sister or brother for their gifts as they return to the Great Mother. I see. Your spirit goes to Ewa and your body stays to become part of the people. Thank you for these gifts. This way you let her ascend to the ancestors. Remember that, and do not waste the gifts you receive.
The gifts. Right.
The hide, the meat. You know what to do with them. Nefika will show you. Go on. You do not need me to hold your hand.
I see you. Your spirit goes to Awa, and your body stays to become part of the people. Thank you for these gifts.
Do you have no other clothes?
This is her mother.
Oh! Here we go!
Yes, here I go. Come to look down your nose at me, have you?
Now. You know how I love your food. But I stand by what I said before. It is not exactly art, is it?
I swear to you, one bite of yovo grilled in sari seeds, and you would be begging me for the rest.
A beggar I will never be, Relun, darling.
A little Zakru cheese would go well with this.
Their paths have changed, and they're fighting
If
with
it is
other
not perfect, then what is the point?
It is the Sky People who are driving them from their home.
Everything is being thrown out of balance.
I have some meat from my hunt. Nifika said you...
You sent this forlorn miscreant to bother me? Everything is a joke. As usual.
She said you're the best cook.
Ah! The child knows how to charm.
And honesty from you, Nifika. I suppose that is typical of her tactics. She thinks flattery will get her everywhere.
Come, come. Leave the grump for later. Now we turn to more serious arts.
Is there something wrong with your home tree?
These berries, right?
Edua said it suffers.
Ah, the Kinglor are uneasy. We have provided for them since their flowers closed, but their numbers are too many. Katnat would prefer Edua to focus all her energies on them. But I think that child does her best. Now pay attention. Katnat should see you still have some Na'vi skill. And I should like to see it
Grandad
myself.
would like this.
I try so hard, but things so rarely turn out the way I want.
Again? How did they ruin this again?
Katna is inflexible as stone.
Daewoo tries to help, but he makes things worse.
Fresh herbs bring the dish alive.
I think my craftsmanship has really improved. I just hope Nafika agrees.
Everyone says they can cook, but no one does it like me.
We will need more Dapofet at this rate.
Good. Now show Katnat how you have mixed your colors with our own. Just as your people once did. Do not be afraid of him. His bark is worse than his bite. I will follow shortly.
This is a simple recipe. A Kametire could make it.
Do you like it here?
The war cannot be avoided, for hunters especially.
A little Zakru cheese would go well with this.
Are you really Sarentu?
Have you seen Vota?
Did you gather
Can you
more
save me
information
from something of a
for the
headache?
King Lord?
Plenty. Fragrant and sweet.
Not this color.
The little
No,
lovelies
too dark.
will have a feast.
Grandad would like this.
You have outdone yourself. The meat was so juicy, and it had that cut hidden by berries baked to the right.
But no one does.
A life lived in shadow sees no growth, no renewal.
Etua is right. The Sky People are scum.
I could start again. I will lose a day, but it will be worth it.
The Sky People rot our lands. They must be stopped. There is no honor in fleeing this fight.
Later calls these berries ripe.
Have you seen Vota?
Can you save me from something of a headache?
Before, not guess what happened.
What?
For just a moment, the queen rested on my
If it
shoulder.
is not perfect, then what is the point?
Fresh herbs bring the dish alive.
Do you have no other clothes?
I have been out by the waterway valley.
So that is why we have so much fish to eat. What a bountiful journey it must have been.
That was not us. We were chased by
Nefika has had her way. Now you look more like the Sarentu we remember. The loss of your people pains us. We valued their counsel, but we know you are not here to offer their wisdom.
The Sky People. The Resistance fights them, but they can't do it alone.
This is why you have come. You stand in the heart of our home tree. Its warm embrace. Even you, lost one, must feel it. And you ask me to bring war here? No.
They bring war with them. Please.
We Aranahe do not seek conflict. And yet you goad us, desperate for a fight. Do you remember your family?
A little. My mother. Her smile. Her warmth.
Did you see her die? Did she smile at you then helpless, desperate to reassure you? Have you seen Ewa's light leave someone you love?
Well, you certainly made an impression. Gatnat is not easily rattled. Be careful, my Aundu.
I wasn't trying to anger him.
Keep your chin up. Pay a visit to the very top of our tree. Our Tsahik is back.